All right, what is up, guys? We are back with The Promised Neverland, chapter 72. Um, no idea what it's called. Like the chapter, I think, yeah. I guess it's just called The Call. I think makes sense because the last chapter we ended off with, we made it to the elevator down in the like actual Goldie Pond, and there was a phone right next to it when we found out that the elevator wasn't working, then the phone immediately starts ringing. So really interested to see who's on the other line, and if this truly will be the thing that will take us to the human world also. So yeah, let's get started. Let's all go together to the human world. For that reason, we head towards AO 863 Goldie Pond, a secret hunting ground. I wonder if this pond was what Mr. Minerva was calling us to. This is what we were searching for, Goldie Pond. I really like the color scheme, like the blue and gold. I think looks really cool. Okay. Alright, so we got the phone ringing. A phone call. Hello? This is William Minerva. What? Mr. Minerva? The actual person? I want to briefly convey some information to you who took this phone call, who I believe to be an escapee. First of all, I must give you my deepest apology. I am sorry. That elevator is a path that can cross over to the human world. However, it can no longer be used. Ah, shit. So it was true. This unmistakable elevator that lies right before my eyes is a way to cross over to the human world. If we ride this, then we can pass over to the human world. What do you mean can no longer be used? Where are you right now, Mr. Minerva? I do not know what month and year you all are living in, but whenever you are hearing oh, it's a recording. I thought that was actually him. This recording, that elevator would not be working as it once was. It's a recording after all. It was stopped and the path was closed. It is my fault I could not foresee my trusted confidant's betrayal. Betrayal. The village I made in AO 863 too. Oh, okay, so Minerva made Goldie Pond himself? Interesting. It is probably no longer safe because of that person. It is already ruined. Or perhaps you guys unfortunately already know that. Yeah, okay, so there's a lot of really interesting stuff here. First of all, the path was closed, so like I'm wondering, did he have to close it himself? Because Goldie Pond was compromised? Like, is that why? And then also we also have the introduction of this character that seemingly betrayed, well, not seemingly, he obviously betrayed Minerva. Interesting, okay. First of all, like, this is also a recording too, so like it makes me wonder. I doubt Minerva would be dead, but it really makes you wonder, like, how long ago was this recording made, and like, where's Minerva now? Like, is he still alive? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That village Mr. Minerva made, it wasn't a secret hunting ground before. It was a safe village, but what was what was its purpose? That huge village, I wanted to atone for my sins. My real name is James Latley, a descendant of the family who made the promise with them 1,000 years ago. Cool. I think I'm gonna stick with calling him Minerva because Minerva sounds cooler. Anyway, I am the 35th head of the family. Generation after generation, it has been our duty to act as the mediator between the two worlds. In order to maintain order in the human world, generation after generation for the past 1,000 years, we have devotedly upheld the promise by raising you children as food as a sacrifice. Whoa. All right, let me go back really quick. All right, so okay, makes sense. In order to maintain, like, kind of like the peace and order, generation after generation for the past 1,000 years, we have devotedly upheld the promise by raising you children as food as a sacrifice. Damn. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I cannot abandon my duty for the sake of the human world, but I could not endure it. As a human being at this outrage, God, and look at him there, like, just looking at the kids, like, incubating there as well. Like, that would definitely, like, even though you have to uphold the promise, in order to like save the majority of the humans. Like it's one of those things like um oh god, like sacrifice, like if you had to sacrifice like one person to save like the many, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that. Like he's sacrificing all these kids as food to the demons to uphold the promise to basically protect the entire human world, you know what I mean? So god, that's got to be tough on someone like him for sure. Um So, as a human being at this outrageousness, at least I could provide you all an opportunity to choose your own future. Therefore, in the books delivered to the farms, I took on the name as a fictional person named William Minerva. So, if you need help, then come visit me, William Minerva. It was a mere trivial craftsmanship, but at least you children who noticed would be able to live in a safe shelter. And would be able to secretly travel through the secret path. Interesting. So that's why he made it. Cool. Um, my question is that I don't know, man. Like, I respect him for trying to make like a safe shelter for like the kids to go to, but this is like, I mean, still assuming this is kind of like relatively near and close by the like man eaters forest and stuff like that. Um, I don't know, man. Like, and then also like the demons, like where are they relatively to Minerva's shelter as well? Like, yeah, I don't know, man. All right, so but that path was closed, and the village is also probably unstable. According to that person's scheme, my life is now being targeted by my family. Huh? It is currently May 20th, 2031. By the time you are listening to this recording, I am probably no longer in this world. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Fuck. Minerva is dead? I'm sorry, but this is not a defeat. I have no intention of being killed so easily. There are more supporters of you all besides me. Besides that, elevator is not the only path for coming and going. It's dangerous, but there are numerous other paths. For example, Gracefield House, Glory Bell, Grand Valley, and the Goodwill Ridge. Oh, fuck, man. Looks like, I mean, I knew we were going back to Gracefield at some point. Damn. That made things a whole lot more interesting now, dude. Gracefield, really? Interesting. Gracefield has a path to the human world. Interesting. It makes you think, does Mama know about it, possibly? Like, I don't know, man. Alright, so at least inside each of those four high quality farms lies a path. Um, that is different than the one at Goldie Pond and should probably not be closed. There lies a path for coming and going inside each farm. Realize the future that you desire. If you want to secretly escape into the human world, I'll direct several of my allies towards you. If you have friends with you, I'll send you all together through one of the paths. Or not, if you want to break the world's crooked order and the promise, then break it. Total war, that's what I'm saying. Total war will break out if the promise is broken, man. Um, but I mean, you still do have like demons breaking the rules, but like in like smaller. I mean, like the hunting ground itself is literally the demons breaking the promise. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, there are many, and I'm sure the humans are probably maybe doing similar things to the demons as well. So for sure, um, I mean, for sure, the promise has already probably been broken by a lot of different humans and demons. Um, all right, so resulting in the two worlds returning to their previous states of hunt or be hunted. I will not personally break it, but if that is what you desire, then neither I nor my allies will hinder that choice. Is he telling us to secretly escape with numbers that won't be detected? Or is he telling us to create a rebellion with all the other kids? But if the future that you seek is neither of those, then search for the seven walls. And that's what Musica was talking about, right? Um, Also, really quickly, anybody, someone, someone in the comments, tell me Um, because Minerva said that, as he's recording this, it is 2031. I don't remember if the year has probably been said before, but I don't remember what year it is right now. So if you guys know what year it currently is in the story, then please let me know down below because I really want to know. Um, all right, so search for the seven walls. Seven walls. That's what music has said. Yeah. Um, I'm sorry, but there's not much more time left. I left the rest of the details in Marvin's bed. For what has come until now, for what will come after, everything that must be done to pass through will be there. You've worked very hard till now. You've probably made many painful memories, yet you've still made it here. I wanted to hear no, probably all of your voices. I wanted to see what you looked like. There is light, grasp it with your hands. Please live. And the face reveal, dude. Dude, he kind of looks like an older version of Norman, right? Damn. Okay, so I wish you all the best of luck. He disconnected. He was an ally, right? As expected, Mr. Minerva was doing all of this for us. Moreover, the places with a path for coming and going, Gracefield House. To think that there was an exit to the human world from the place that we escaped from, like literally right under you guys, like that whole time. But now we understand how to travel there and the locations of these paths and the existence of supporters. Thank goodness. Now, after we leave here, I can see for those kids, all the other kids, and that guy to escape. Lucas. As I figured since that time, with this, we finally removed the last obstacle to ending this hunting ground. Let's obtain the future we desire. To accomplish that, the details we need are in Marvin's bed. Those words are a hint that only the escapees will understand. Mr. Minerva's adventure novel, Ugo's Adventure Diary. Inside it lies his partner Marvin the lemur, his favorite sleeping spot. So in other words, inside the drawer, inside is all the details needed to cross over that Mr. Minerva hid. The paths to come and go, the supporters, and the seven walls. Will we attain all of it? I'm gonna open it. Damn, the end of the chapter right there. Damn it, dude. So much information in that single drawer, dude. God. Um, Dude, there's so much to unpack in this one chapter, dude. This chapter was insane, dude. This was a really, really good chapter. Um, Maybe like a little info dumpy, but like it was really good just to have like Minerva just like talking to us, even if he's, not in this world anymore, but like literally just him like putting all the cards out on the table basically. That even though he may be gone, and we still don't have confirmation, that he's truly gone, but I'm gonna assume that he is. So even though that he may be gone from the world, there are still other people out there that are like carrying his work for him. He has plenty of supporters out there, so even though he's gone, we still aren't alone in all of this. So that was cool to see. Um, so yeah, the thing about the supporters, we now know that Gracefield, not just Gracefield, but the four major plantations all have paths to cross over to the human world. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that I will say that definitely makes getting Phil out and bringing him over to like breaking Phil out will be a lot easier now for sure, since he is essentially where he needs to be basically, right? Like he is basically at the escape or the path to the human world. So that whole thing about getting the other kids out is going to be a lot easier now for sure. um but yeah, man, I guess that's basically it for the chapter. Like I said, we had a lot of we learned about a lot of things. Also the fact Minerva, um you know building the little town in Goldie Pond as a shelter for kids to go to. It's pretty cool hearing about that. Also, this new mystery character that will more than likely is probably still alive, still out there, you know, being a little rat or something. This character who you know, betrayed Minerva, um, you know, and like compromised like all of his work and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, and then also finding out that Minerva comes from, you know, a long line of people who I think basically have been trying to like protect and like uphold the promise between the demons and the humans. Um, and then I guess lastly, just the fact that not that he's encouraging them to break the promise, but he's like, hey, if that's what you guys want to do, then do it. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know, man. It's like I feel like it's a lose lose situation, honestly. Like, so if we break it, like it's just gonna be total chaos and war for the foreseeable future. You know what I mean? Like, there will be losses on both sides. Like, at the end of the at the end of the day, war is not like a, you know, it's not a good thing. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like you lose with that option. You know what I mean? Um, but then on the flip side, if you just stay with the status quo, um, you know, how everyone is living currently, you know, with the demons using the kids for food, you know, the humans living on one side of the world, humans living on one side, the demons living on the other. You know, just living in this status quo right now also is kind of like a lose situation, just for the simple fact that you're sending kids out to be eaten by the demons as well. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it just feels like it's a lose lose situation that there is no real peace or like stability, no matter what you do. I feel like I don't know, man. This whole world or the whole order of things right now is just completely fucked, man. Honestly, in my opinion, everything is fucked. Um, yeah, I don't know, but my guess is that Emma is somehow going to find I don't know, some like third option. You know what I mean? I think that would be pretty cool. And then the seven walls as well. But like, we got the new goal, right? That go to the seven walls, and that's what Musica said already, right? But it's nice to also know that Minerva, you know, knows about the seven walls as well, and he's now saying you guys need to go over there, as well. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Really cool chapter. Just like all the stuff that we learned was awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.